Turn off the autoplay. This is something I did recently with my Netflix and another streaming platform that I use. Why? Well, partly because I'm a bit tired of my laptop ending up watching me sleep at night time because I doze off while I'm watching something late at night. And, because it's got this autoplay function, it just keeps going to the next episode until the laptop just gives up the ghost because the battery dies. And, it made me think, I was like, you know what, man, when Netflix first brought out this next episode function, and it just automatically came, in my memory, it wasn't a case of, got a notification to say, now there is a new feature. If you would like it to go to the next episode, go to settings, etc. It just happened. And I remember thinking at first, this was amazing. But I also remember having this thought at some point afterwards where it was like, yeah, but you know what? This takes out that moment of pause when I asked myself, Janice, do you really need to watch that next episode? Or, Janice, would it be better right now to actually do that work that you've been putting off, or to, do something else? And don't get me wrong, I have no problem with people binge watching. No problem whatsoever. Me and some of my tribe regularly set aside time, even across the globe, to binge watch something together. I have no problem with that. I don't actually think that's a problem unless you are a person who is like a TV addict, and then maybe that is a problem for you. It's not that I have a problem with that, but it was just that realization that actually when you had to shift position, because I don't know about you, if I'm chilling out watching something, I might be all cozy up in the sofa, whatever, you got your little snacks or whatever, but you're nice and comfortable. When I didn't have the autoplay function, you'd have to get up, you'd have to shift, you'd have to make yourself maybe uncomfortable again to press next. And again, that gave that opportunity just to ask the question. And even if you did decide to press next episode, that's fine, but you just had that moment. And when that autoplay function was on, it takes away that moment, that opportunity. And it made me think the other day, I feel like that could be something that is, resonant with our lives. There may be something that, in a sense, has that function of the autoplay that takes away part of our opportunity just to stop and pause and say, do I want to do this? Is this helpful? Is this useful? It could be, for example, I have some friends who there are certain snacks and foods they will not have in their house. Why? Because they know if they have it in their house, it is going to get consumed rapidly. And if there's quite a few, let's say, packets of lovely crisps, all those crisps are going to get eaten. Now, somebody might want to say, well, you can control yourself if you want to. And, there's a valid point in that. But there is also maturity in knowing that for whatever reason, with certain things, like a couple of my friends, they know if this is in the house, so the way they exert the control is I just don't bring it into my house. That's kind of a little way of turning off the autoplay, right? And it might not be about food, it might not be about episode watching, but I don't know. It just made me think there might be things in our lives that we need to switch off. You never know, it might even be a person who's kind of triggering. I don't know, but just whatever it is that maybe actually is taking out some element of you being able to say, maybe I don't want to do that, or I don't need to do that right now. You could think about it. Think about turning off the autoplay. That's my little Thursday thought.